This is Born Strategist, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about cool competitive combos in Destiny. Or more specifically, one particular combo that I find very effective in control matches. And that is the Sunbreaker Gauntlets for the Sun Singer and the Lore Wolf Shotgun. Now, you're probably going, it's like, it's like I would prefer, maybe like fire bolts instead of solar grenades, or maybe I would prefer the invective more so than the lure wolves. But the thing is that these gauntlets, especially paired with this shotgun, are very effective. As a matter of fact, the first game that I actually put the combo together, I completely devastated a lot of the opposing players I was going up against in close quarter situations. And that's something that the solar grenades are really good for, especially if you have the Sunbreaker gauntlets, because then you get two charges and you could throw down two grenades simultaneously if you have the opportunity to do so. And it increases their duration, so they last a little bit longer and deal more burn damage. And they've always been great for control-based game modes simply because you could always throw down a solar grenade on a controlled territory that the opposing team is attempting to take and burn the living shit out of them. And as I said before, I managed to go ahead and throw them down inside defender bubbles and have them running out of the damn bubble screaming at the top of their lungs as they burn to death. And that was always a great experience for me. Now, aside from that, the Lore of the Wolves is really great for handling large clusters of enemies simply because the reload time is pretty quick when compared to some of the other slower reloading shotguns. And it has a very high ammo capacity, especially when paired with the extended magazine. And since it fires in a burst mode, the chances of you securing a kill are obviously pretty good. The only detriment to the shotgun is actually its range, but since it deals so much damage and it fires so many shots with one burst, you will have a pretty good time getting a kill in close range combat. As a matter of fact, it's probably the ideal shotgun for close range combat. Now, I'm not saying that this combo is going to work particularly well in every single situation, because it's not. But it's a great combo to have for control matches, especially ones that are like in really tight confined areas, because then you can go ahead and throw your solar grenade in the appropriate direction to block doors or take enemies off of territories. And if you know exactly where you want your grenade to go and you know where you want all the damage to go, then that is a perfect grenade for you. As a matter of fact, the solar grenade in general is actually probably the most versatile out of all the grenades, simply because it deals so much damage over time and you could use it in almost any situation, and the blast radius is actually pretty good. Now, with the Lore of the Wolves, it's actually a little bit more specialized than most shotguns considering its lack of range. So for that, yeah, you'll obviously want to use it for really tight confined confrontations, because then you can go ahead and deal massive amounts of damage to a large number of enemies, because that's always been one of the drawbacks to the invective, is that you get 4 shells and that's it. And then you have to go ahead and hurry up and reload really quickly before someone else shows up. Granted, it's always capable of killing in one shot, but still you're probably going to require, at least on average, maybe 2 shots to kill. And it's still a great shotgun. It's actually my preferred exotic shotgun of choice. And if I'm going into competitive Crucible matches, I'm probably going to be using either the Invective or the Conspiracy Theory D. Not to say that I won't use the Lore of the Wolves, because I definitely will, as long as I'm in really tight, confined areas, because that's where it's going to be the most effective, especially if you're taking on multiple enemies at once. So for those of you that wish to try out this combo, I'm strongly recommending it, especially with the Sunbreaker Gauntlets. So go ahead and give it a shot, and if you like it, by all means keep using it. But remember, it's a very specialized class that works very well in control-based game modes. Don't try using it in Trials of Osiris, and you may not want to try to use it in Clash, because it may not be as effective as some other combos out there, but it'll work really well in control-based game modes. With that said, what's your thoughts? What's your opinions? What do you think? Let me know below. And until next time, thanks for watching. And for more objective reviews, strategy guides, commentaries, and more, stay tuned to this channel.